What is going on YouTube? We're back in the shop today and we're going to be upgrading the CP, or otherwise known as the 08 Accord, with the new Maxpeedingrods T7 unit. This car is a daily driver, so I think this one's going to see the most benefit out of mostly any of the cars that you've seen me do so far. So without me doing a bunch of talking, I'm going to go ahead and get to work. Remember guys, any purchase you use, any purchase you make, remember to use discount code DFSQUAD at checkout, man. Save. I'm out here hustling, grinding, trying to keep these savings coming down to you guys. So make sure you go and use that discount code. That's what I'm providing for you guys. Make sure you use the link in the description below. That greatly helps out the channel, man. You have no idea, man. The guys at Maxpeedingrods have been sponsoring the channel for a couple years now, and like we really could not get as far as we've gotten if we didn't have these people on board. So as always guys, make sure you check the description for all the links affiliated with the DFSQUAD whole gang, and show support, man. Even if you don't buy something, just go check out what they have, man. And yeah, let's jump into it. All right boys, so got the first one off, and already guys I can see differences, man. Improvements, improvements guys. So this is the set that of course was on the car, and you can see the top hat doesn't have any spacing for, I guess, what was the brace. I don't know what I did with it, if I even kept it, but there was a brace that runs across the top of the car like a strut brace, and the coilovers I put on did not have that, I guess, section or whatever you want to call it, the area for me to mount the strut brace to. I gotta see if I still got that thing, man. I might do. Then I might just threw it away, because who gives a fuck. But anyway, this one doesn't have it, but check that out. It's got it, boys. All three holes, pause. It's got the section. And it even tells you right here, I didn't even realize it, but it tells you right here, left. So that's right. Essentially, it looks like they just made the same top hat and they just switched. That's why you see this bolt hole. They just switched the bolt around to accommodate the left or the right side. So maybe this bolt right here is on this side on the right and that side on the left. I don't know. Or this just could be made for like a different type of vehicle. They just made the same top hat. I don't know. But anyway, that's pretty neat. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this passenger one measured out. I'm gonna do the same as the one that came out. Nisha loves that ride height, even though it's fucking dumped. She loves that ride height. So we're just gonna mimic the same setup, and hopefully we can get this car around the same height, and yeah, get this thing thrown back together. Side note, tires look pretty decent. Very minimal tire wear. If you can tell, it's a little dirty, but guys, we've had this same set of tires for like 4 or 5 years, 4 years at least, something like that, and it's been lowered for about 2 years now. So yeah, no alignment has ever been done on this car, which I think we're gonna go ahead and try to get done this year, but it's never been done, and it just doesn't eat that bad. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this front knocked on out, and then we'll do a little bit of showing of the rears. So here's the rears side by side, boys. You can tell a noticeable difference in length. So you do have to work a little bit harder to get these to go low in the rear. I guess they're probably so long just because the fact that they have better dampening and stuff, so they had to put all the valving and stuff for that strut inside of there. Maybe that's why it's so long. It's got like extra fluid capacity or some shit. I don't know, but anyway, that's what the rears look like side by side. I gotta match the new one with the other side. I did adjust the new ones a little bit differently to try to compensate for the length of the new one versus the old one. So I'm hoping it'll put it right around the same height in the back that it was. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, guys, I nailed this front so freaking good. Pause. So, I mean, it came out beautifully. So I'm hoping so bad that I can hit this rear, pause, the way that I got the front took care of, pause. So, that being said, check how the front's looking. Look at the front, guys. Like, that is spot on fitment. And I know this wonky because the back's still in the air and stuff, but man, when it was down, like when I sat it down, it was the same, pretty much the same height it was before, which is exactly what Nisha wants. She wants it to stay kind of dumped, and so that's what I'm going for here. But yeah, man, I got the other backside off. There she is, boys. Back on the ground. Man, the rear came out good. I mean, that shit came out good, bro. It looks so fucking good. So, what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna see if I can set the camera up in the car. I'm just gonna drive it a little bit. You already know the routine. See how she feels. And yeah, we should be good to go. So I got it outside now, y'all, and I just had to do one more little walk around because I already knew the rear dropped even more as soon as I took that emergency brake off. Completely forgot about that, man, and that shit just, she sat down good, boy. That joker sat down good. It's a decent looking car, man. I don't think I've mentioned it on camera before, but we do have some TL wheels that we're gonna be swapping onto it. Same size, 17s. So we're gonna do that, and I do plan to paint this car eventually as well. So keeping it simple, just swap those TL wheels in and give it a fresh paint job, and I think this thing will really, really come out pretty damn good. I feel like either I did these headlights before, or we got someone to refinish these before, but I can't remember who. But either way, I think I'm gonna try to refinish them again. It's been a couple years, and see if we can bring them back to life. Also, as you can see, we got the Mugen grill in here in case you never saw it. But yeah, let's take this thing out for a little drive. So we're gonna do the same test that I did on the turbo car yesterday. First one is coming off this bridge here. This is like the worst, pretty much the worst bump out of pretty much anywhere around nearby the house. So see how it's feeling. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. That's a lot better. I don't know how the camera's looking because I can't, for some reason, get the damn headrest to go up enough to get the camera in there like I normally do. Like normally I would tuck my phone between the seat headrest, and that'll give me a good angle of like me driving and stuff. But in here, for some reason, the headrest is like seized up. I don't know, because it ain't never moved or something. I'm gonna take this little side rail here, and it's got a crossover by a bridge and stuff, and just see how it does. See how it does. Hopefully everything's good, but it's a lot more controlled. It's hard to explain it if you've never had both sets, but it's a lot more refined, if that makes sense. About to cross over another bridge. We're floating on down through. It feels extremely planted. Steering input is like spot on. There's a lot of loose hardware in this car, but the input is like buttery. If you've never driven a 08 Accord, I can't say what the 10s feel like, but if you've never driven a 2008 Accord in stock form, guys, I'm gonna tell you, it's one of the most inspiring cars. Like, honestly, it probably wouldn't be that bad on track. Believe it or not, like a lot of folks probably wouldn't believe it just because it's a big ass Accord. But guys, this thing, like, I've never driven something so stuck to the road in my whole life of driving. All the cars I've ever driven, I've never felt something that's so planted to the highway. Like one of these in stick shift form, oh my God, do power adders, oh my God, this car would be freaking insane. So yeah, that's something to think about. But yeah, man, this thing is like, this thing is stuck, boy. This thing is stuck. Okay, do a little pull here. K24 talking shit. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it, man. The Maxpeedingrods are looking absolutely beautiful on this car as always, and this thing rides night and day different. So if you're interested in a set for your car, make sure you check the link in the description below. Also, remember to use coupon code DFSQUAD at checkout to save on your purchase. As always, guys, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and remember, respect all bills. Peace out.